Well, look who's back trying to make money off of the Snyderverse. What's going on, everybody? Hit that subscribe and let's get into it. All right, so look, apparently WB is doing an auction with Ben Affleck's Batman suit because for the 85th anniversary celebration. Yeah, right. I don't believe that. The only reason they're doing this is because the studio's losing money and they need money to recuperate from all the loss that they've had for Joker 2 and all the flops that we, the fans, have given them in 2023 and everything after Zack Snyder has not been there. Now, check this out. All of a sudden now, they want to put the Batmobile from Christopher Nolan up for sale. They have supposedly a few replicas from that they're going to also be selling because they need money. This company is sinking every time more and more, and this right here shows you how the desperation is real on WB's part, and the studio continues to sink. And you know what, as a fan, you get what you freaking deserve, and this is what you deserve. Now, them trying to sell off Ben Affleck's Batman suit, of course, is not the only one. They probably have multiple suits because when they make a film, they don't just make one costume, they make several. And probably these are the leftover ones that they had that they never used. So they're like, you know what, let's just sell them and try to make some profit off of it. And of course, they know that people all over the world will want to have that because, you know, everything with Zack Snyder and the Snyderverse sells. Of course, the toys from McFarlane recently have all sold out everywhere. So it's amazing and incredible to see how after all these years we continue to get new product, but at the same time it continues to sell out everywhere. That's not happening with James Gunn. That's not happening with the new DCU. How come? Because it's not profitable. It doesn't make money. But you know what does make money? The Snyderverse. The Snyderverse always sells, and whatever you put out there, it's always going to sell. So apparently James Gunn confirms that there's plans for Deathstroke to be in the DCU. A fan asked, you know, like, are you going to include, you know, in any of the plans, Deathstroke? And he goes, yes and yes. Crazy. Remember recently he has said that no, he didn't want to, and that wasn't going to happen. But apparently now, because of course they're doing these multiple R-rated type of you know, shows or whatever it is that they're going to be putting out, then probably James Gunn is going to try to bring in Deathstroke in there. But at the same time, it's interesting because we already know that he had an interview with Joe, and Joe is Deathstroke from the Snyderverse. Now, is Joe going to reprise his role? I highly doubt that because, of course, you know James Gunn, he wants to bring in new people to replace everything that we had under the Snyderverse, like he's doing right now, picking and choosing who stays and who's going. And again, we the fans are going to make everything that they try to put out not succeed because it's about sending a financial statement to the studio, to the executives, to the stock shareholders, and everybody that didn't want to continue with the Snyderverse. All they have to do is restore the Snyderverse, release the air cut, and they would be making money. But they keep on insisting not to listen to the fans, and the outcome is going to be that this whole DCU is already DOA. And no matter what they try to plan out, it's not going to work because in the long run, they won't have the money to be able to fund none of these projects. And I see that James Gunn is just trying to do all this just to get attention for people to try to tune in into his DCU, but it's not going to work. We already know what's up. The real DC fans, we know where we stand. As always, hit that subscribe, drop your comments, and until next time.